just one look and I'd get caught too. 'Cause there's something about you, and you know it too. All I do is think about you. Your eyes, your scent, your touch is all I dream of. Now I can't live without you. I hope you feel it too. 'Cause we are meant to be. We are meant to be. Oh, if only you could see that we are meant to be. Some obsess about things. Some turn you
Hello and welcome to Spirit Forest. I am so excited to show you my second floor of my cabin here in Colorado. Come see it. Okay, I have to admit, it's a little scary up here without railings. Heights is not my favorite thing, but we will get through this, and I'm going to show you the upstairs of the cabin. I am currently in my loft area, so this is going to remain open. It's going to be an open area. It's going to have like a couch, office desk, and like easel and maybe paint craft supplies, if it all can fit in here. If I can get it to all fit in here, but this is kind of more of like just the hangout spot for just doing work, basically. Some of you have called it a knee wall, or I think, was it Susie or Sue? I think it was Susie. You mentioned a knee wall. Never heard of that before, but basically that's what this is. It goes up a little bit before the roof starts heading up this way. So you can kind of see where the roof line is going to be right over here. That is going to be the roof line. And let me see if I can get a little closer without getting too nervous. There we go. We're okay. We're okay. I'm actually just telling myself that is what I'm doing. But this is how high it's going to be. So this will be a nice area. I'll just be able to put my work desk here and craft desk or whatever I end up doing in this area. I don't know yet. But I like it that it's up a little bit. Again, the ceiling will be like this, so I won't be standing right at the wall, but that's okay because I plan on having furniture towards the wall here. I will end up having a skylight, and I'm just trying to get perspective. And I think my skylight's actually going to be right here. Will be a skylight, bringing more light in, again, for my painting and other projects that I might have. I will have a skylight here just to bring some more light in. I'm really excited, and I'm starting to see what the view is going to be. Right now, there's a pretty good storm happening right now, but you could see the mountains, and I am going to point the camera that way too. But I am looking this way, which will be my window wall, which will be facing my trees. But I think that the big thing that is going to be in the second floor area is really going to be my second bedroom and my balcony. That is really the highlight of my second floor, and that's the next thing I want to show you. There's another cloud coming. You guys won't believe this, but it seriously just snowed on me here. A cloud came through and dumped snow, and then the sun came through and melted the snow. The weather's kind of moody today, and it looks like we're getting another cloud coming in too. So it's springtime. That's what it's like here in springtime. And in June, the weather can just go any direction. It can snow, it could hail, it could rain, it could do anything in June. You never really know. So I am in my second bedroom. It does have its own door, but I wanted to let you know because it's not showing it on the camera very well. This is a very, very tiny room. This is not a big room at all. In fact, I had a friend come up here last weekend and he's like, oh my gosh, could you even fit a bed in there? And again, you can't tell on the camera that it's so small, but this is really, let's see, there's my wall. It's a really small cabin, you guys, or a small room. This is kind of a small cabin for the area. This cabin's actually pretty small. But I plan on putting a full bed in here because a queen bed will not fit. And I want it to be like a Murphy bed or a cabinet bed, something that I can put away how I see it in the future, and who knows, we'll see how it plays out, but I can see my kids sleeping all over the cabin. I'm going to have sleeping areas all over the cabin. I'll have a sleeping area in my loft. I'll have a sleeping area in my bay window. Like wherever they want to sleep, that's where they can sleep. It doesn't have to be a bedroom, you know, and I think the majority of the time, and I've mentioned this before, the majority of the time I will be by myself, you know, so it doesn't, part of me is like, I'm building this for me, you know, and if I have a friend to come visit, they'll be able to have their own room with a door if they want, or they can sleep wherever they want to. It doesn't matter to me. It's not very fancy. Now in this room, I do plan on having some more crafts and art supplies and stuff like that in here. I do have areas where I'm keeping my gear, and I have other areas where I am keeping my art stuff. And my art stuff is a big part of where I'm going to be doing as I retire. So I want to make sure that I have space for that. And that's the reason why I want to have a Murphy bed that's kind of a hideaway. I can keep easels in here. I can keep whatever art supply, everything, anything I want. Art to me is a very therapeutic, very calming activity, and so that's why I've kind of designed my house a bit around art as well. So one of the highlights of this room, which I am going to love, is my balcony, and I want to show you my balcony and also show you the view from my balcony. Oh, I am so sorry, but the clouds have covered my mountains here. They are between the trees. They are kind of hidden between the trees, which is what I thought it was going to be. But I'd rather have really nice, healthy, tall trees. So you see those two trees right there that are really tall. Let me see if I get my finger in there. This one right there, this one right there, and this one right there covers all my mountain views. However, I'd rather not tear those down so I can see mountains. I rather just have trees around and look at the trees because I think that they're so pretty. But there is mountains in there. You can see some of the snow. Let's see if I can get my finger right there. There's some snow. So the mountain range comes in through right here. But we got a storm coming through, so it's not giving it a good view right now. But I think in the future you'll be able to see it even more. Okay, I would admit that I'm a little nervous being out here without railings. Little nervous, and there's a lot of extra drywall and stuff here, so I'm not going to walk around as much, but I just want to let you know, like, this is huge. For a balcony, this is huge. I can have outdoor furniture out here. I can have couches and stuff like that. This is really a nice hangout spot in the summertime. Not the winter. This is north facing and will barely get any light in the winter time, but in the summertime this is going to be amazing right here as I can paint outside because I do plan on doing some of that. I can paint outside and I can look. You can actually see the weather because the weather actually comes this way. And I'll be able to, and it rains a lot, and a lot of thunderstorms and lightning storms are in the background. I am so looking forward to this area on my balcony, just being able to sit and have lunch. Like I can have a table out here and everything, and just be up above the ground and look at everything. And I just think that's going to be so wonderful. And again, you guys, it doesn't show it on the video, but this is really big. I can lay down here and still have extra room. So there's a lot I can do on this balcony, and very much looking forward to seeing it. And I will have a I will have an overhang over here too. So when it's raining, I will be protected from the rain as well. But like I said, in the winter time, I'm not going to want to be on this balcony. The weather comes this way, it's going to blow right into here. And this is going to be, I think, and I don't know yet, I think this is going to be full of snow is how I see it. Even though I will have an overhead little, oh, what am I thinking? I have a cover overhead. Something like that. And oh, the railings, I want to tell you, because I am going to have like a Scandinavian flair to my cabin. And I'm really hoping that I'll be able to get this done. I have a friend that's going to help me work on it, but he's actually just recently got really sick. So he might not be able to. But I hope that I can get this done as I plan on painting some rose malling on the... oh, what do you call the spigots kind of thing? They're going to be like a curve kind of thing like this on it. So it's going to look really Scandinavian looking on this balcony as well, because I'm going to end up painting all these really cool designs. Now I might paint some on the outside and paint some on the inside. Why not? It's my cabin. I can paint whatever it is I want to paint on it, right? Like that's how it works. That's what I want. I want to really make this cabin my own. Okay, I'm going to show you a little bit more of this room, some things that are kind of unique about this room, because it is kind of different. It is a little different. I changed my knife for my tape measure. I was actually measuring things because you just got to double check things and stuff like that. And I was measuring things about like furniture, because sometimes it's just different on plans than you see it in real life. It's not a knife this time, it's a tape measure. Anyways, okay. Pretty soon I probably have a knife and a tape measure on there. Okay, so what's different about this room is that if you remember right below here, which I'm getting a little nervous because I'm a little close, but right below here is my kitchen area. That's going to be my kitchen, and I'm going to have some sort of arbor thing down there as well, kind of breaking that up. What I didn't want, because it's going to be like 23 feet of drywall. Just 23 feet straight up. If you were down there looking straight up, you're going to see 23 feet of drywall. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to break that up a little bit. So I added doors. If you remember in the plans, I might have mentioned this before, but some of you are new and you're watching the channel. But doors. I'm adding windows. I'm adding windows right here and a window over here. I don't think that the framer has the right location, so I am going to start finalizing where these windows are going. That is so like when I'm inside and, I possibly will have tables here or whatever, I'm working on something, and I'll still be able to look outside, because over here is my big window wall. I'll be able to see down and I'll be able to see across here as well. So it'll be really nice to be able to have something that's really nice and open. I will have shutters on it, on the outside or something like that, so that you can, I'm getting nervous. I need to step back. I'm getting nervous. I will have like some sort of shutters or something like that. So I do have a visitor here. They have some privacy. But I think that would look really good when you're downstairs and looking up and you see that break in the drywall. And it shows those windows, and I'll make them look really cool, possibly paint something on them. I have no idea. Stay tuned. There's going to be a lot of projects in this cabin. Okay, another thing in this room that is a little bit different is I do have storage. I have storage in this room, and it's for art supplies. You guys don't realize how many canvases I have. I have a lot of canvases. I have a lot of canvases. I got a lot of paint and easels and all that kind of stuff. And in the future, in my retirement days, I really would like to teach painting classes. And so I'm starting to get towards that, a little bit. I'm not looking at retiring anytime soon. And with this cabin, who knows when I'm going to retire. But that's kind of one of the jobs that I would like to have, is having a painting classes of some sort. So I needed storage, right, for that. Not just storage for my gear. However, gear might get in here first. But this is a door, you guys. This is a door that is going to go into a little nook over here for storage and stuff. So I'm going to go into my storage room. There's a question I have towards the builder, because you'll see that they cut this door to be a full-size door. I don't think that's going to be possible because the roof, you see the roof line? I don't know. Can you see it on the camera? Can you? I'm like, I don't know if you can see it, but it goes up this way. So actually my my ceiling in this storage area goes up, it's actually slanted. So the kind of unique thing about this room, I think is going to end up happening, we'll have to find out, is we're going to have a very short little door. You know, it might be a little tiny door. Who knows? It'd be kind of cool, and maybe if I ever have grandkids in the future, you know, I can create this little little nook for them that would be kind of fun and fantasy-like. You know, I like that kind of stuff too. I just want to show everything, so fast forward through the parts you don't want to see, but I do have a closet for this room. It is pretty small. Oops, I get nervous, I'm not quite, yeah, I just get nervous, you guys, because I'm up high and I feel like I'm going to fall. Yes, fear of height, it's real. So it's not that big of a closet. It's very small. I'm in the closet right now, and it's very small. Fit just a couple things here and there, little jackets and, you know, some clothes for the kids and stuff. But it's a little closet, little storage area too. Okay, I want to show you the access and to get to Kyla's area. Kyla is my 13-year-old daughter. I have two daughters, if you don't know. One is 16 and one is 13. And this little area that I am standing in, you see it's about the same kind of square. This little area is going to have some stairs that go straight up into Kyla's little triangle room. I don't know how that's going to work yet. Haven't quite figured that out yet because it's literally a ladder. Now there was supposed to be a door that goes here. I don't think I'm going to have a door. I think I might just keep it open. As for code, not sure how that's going to get I don't know how that's going to get done for code. We're a little concerned on that. We've had a couple conversations on that because that, I think, cannot be a living space, even though it will be a living space. So we're still trying to figure all that kind of stuff out. We're still trying to figure out how the attic is all going to work. Haven't quite figured that out yet. And we have to do it all to code. But I do want some access to get into the attic in some way. It might be something that, that I build and then I come back and change it later. I don't know what it's going to be, but we will see. So you'll see that I get kind of nervous as I'm walking around. I don't know if you noticed that I'm getting kind of nervous as I walk around because there's actually a hole in the floor, but you can't see it. Let me show you here. So I can't see my screen. There we go. So that's my stairs. My stairs comes up this way, but my stairs actually continues to about right here. So this is just a sheet of plywood just sitting there. It's not nailed in at all or anything like that. It is just sitting there. So I have to be really cautious of where I'm walking. The last thing I want to do is fall through and go 9 feet down. So I get really nervous up here, and I'm looking forward to actually having stairs here, and some railings possibly would be really nice, or even if it's a temporary railing, I would be feeling really good about that. Hopefully that comes soon because I get really nervous. So I'm in the area where I possibly might put my desk, so I can work and be here as well, and just enjoy the silence and the peace while I'm working too. And I do want to show you, it's actually outside this window, I do want to show you they're starting the frame of my window wall. I've mentioned this before. This has kind of been they're trying to figure it out, actually. They're trying to figure out how to get that window wall in. So they're framing it in the driveway right now, and then they will bring it on over to the possibly by crane, they'll bring it on over to the back side of the house. Now, I really wish I was here, but as you know, I have to work in the city and I only have so many days off. So I look forward to seeing them put that in, or coming here one day and seeing that in. And also a roof would be nice. So when it does all of a sudden snow, or it looks like I have some more rain coming my way, I can at least be protected. That would be kind of nice, rather than I have my little tent that I'm in currently right now. So I have been, part of my job going forward will be putting in the doors and putting in the molding and stuff like that. So I've gone around and like checked everything to make sure it was square. And I have to give compliments to the framer. I think that he is doing a wonderful job. Him and his team are doing a wonderful job. This is a very clean build site. You can tell that they are very organized and putting things together. So I am very happy with the framers. And do you hear that? It's a bunch of crows. They're trying to say something to me. I don't know. They can sense the change in weather, I think, is what's going on right now. They're pretty loud over there, though. There's something going on. They're upset about something. So I want to give them compliments. I think that they're doing a really good job. And, you know, with the weather that we're having this week, it has snowed twice and rained once or twice. And shoot, even while I was here, and I've only been here for a few hours, it has snowed and rained since I've been here. So, you know, it's spring weather. It gets really crazy up here, and I appreciate all of their help to get the cabin done, and I think that they're doing a great job. So, there you go. So I'm sitting in my bedroom, which seems to be kind of like the spot where they're putting together a lot of the framing of the house. It's kind of like their meeting spot. But you'll see behind me that I have a lot of wood pieces and stuff like that in here. I am very happy that they did that because we've had so much weather that they brought in a ton of my 2x4 studs and stuff in here, and to protect my wood while they're building the house, and that has been really nice. When I want to show you the back wall, and I want to show you these LVLs. Now they put together 6 LVLs back there, and there were supposed to be big metal beams coming through that, but I guess we were able to change it after talking with the engineer, and now they are some LVLs. I also have this really large piece of wood here as well, and I'm really curious what that's being used for. I'm assuming that's probably up on the roof, but that is pretty massive as well, and I'm curious of where that's going in the house too. So I want to thank you for joining me today and just being part of my adventure here. I've been reading all of your comments, and it's just been truly just wonderful reading them, and a lot of you can feel my excitement and my joy and my happiness. Sorry, buddy. You know, and so I just I smile when I read your comments too. So thank you so much for, again, joining me on this journey, giving me a lot of your feedback too, and advice as well. And again, this is happening right now. So if you happen to see something that concerns you, you know, let me know. I would be really curious. I am not a builder myself. I have hired out a lot of this. And like I said before, I will be doing some projects in here on my own to save on funds. But if you see something, you know, let me know. It's you know, it takes a village, they say, right? And you're all part of my village. So thanks again. And I also want to thank, again, my Patreons that have helped me through this as well. So thank you to my Patreons. I list you in every video, and appreciate all of your help too. So we'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye. You guys better like these B-rolls, because I'll tell you, climbing this It's a little scary. I am not a monkey. That is for sure.
I want someone like you to stand by me always. And I dream of a man like you, warm and tender every single day. What if we would join our forces? What a bliss. You make me understand this place in a whole different way. You make me wanna live this life to the fullest.
You're not getting enough loves? You gonna be okay? Yeah. Were you lonely down here by yourself? You want stairs to go upstairs? You want to go see upstairs too? Yeah? Or you just want to sit down here? Yeah. You're pretty mellow today. You're pretty mellow. Yeah. Do you like the cabin? You like it? Yeah. You like being in here? Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah. Love you. Love you.